Well, howdy there, folks. This is your host, idjester. This is just a follow-up to the last episode there when we were trying to load up our little module we created. and I figured out what I was doing wrong, of course. Very simple. We're just going to load up a campaign that the players are currently in, and that's why we had gotten the information for that had those players in it still. But I'll show you what to do here. So you're just going to load up your campaign that your players are currently in. You will have access to the characters that way, etc., etc. All we're going to do then is wait for this to load, and then once it's finally loaded, we have to load our module that we actually exported. So remember when it said exported module successful, it doesn't actually go on the main screen. What you basically have to do is just come to your library here where you have all your different modules, and you're going to click on your module, and of course here is our module of Dark Legacy of Everard Chapter 1 full, and you can see the size of it here, and all we have to do is simply just drag the book open, and we will have access to that. And you will notice if we click on this, we'll actually see all the story entries, the personalities. These are going to be your creatures and NPCs that you make. Parcels, which are going to be your treasure rewards. The items you might have created. Interesting enough, I actually see one, but there's nothing there. Okay. Images and maps. Here's that XYZ we didn't need. We'll have to get rid of that. And of course your encounters, again XYZ, we didn't need that. So we can just basically go in to encounters here, and we can get rid of the XYZ. There we go. Same thing with the images. We can get rid of that map. We don't need it. There we go. These were the extra ones that I was showing you how to create maps and encounters for your modules that you were created. So now we're ready to go. Boom, boom, boom. Ready to go. We could just start this campaign, or this mini campaign here, and just start at the beginning. Bring up the overview, and then proceed as you wish as the DM. But you have access to it. And of course you could always do, say, part 1 and 2, and then maybe instead of doing part 3 and 4, you could create a new module for that. And of course then you could just go into your library, click on module, find that module and open it up and continue the story that way. So lots of different ways to do it. But that's how you basically are going to keep track of your information and have access to your modules that you have exported. In fact, if we actually go in, I was looking under, that's not what I wanted, I want this one. If we go into Fantasy Grounds here, I was actually looking under campaigns, and it's not listed as a campaign, but if you notice, if we go into modules, here is our module right there. That's why we needed to load it up as an actual module for you, and of course, like I mentioned, you will have access to your players that are currently in the campaign that you load up. So I just wanted to bring that to everyone's attention because at the end of last episode I was having a little issue trying to figure out. I was thinking it was loading it in the beginning screen, but it's not. It's actually loading it here in your actual modules. So you can see you can add other things, other modules that you want to have opened at any time. You can just click on the book and open them up, so you can have multiple modules open. But the cool thing with this is we can now import anything that we create for this module into a new module that we create, assuming we're going to create another 4th edition D&D module, and maybe we want to use our Dust Beast in that one. All we have to do is load up this module. We would have access to the Dust Beast. And of course, then all we would need to do, oh, and it even has the tokens because we exported the tokens. Yep. What What we would then do is just click and drag, our little link from here onto the new module that we're creating to have access to it. So anything we create is a building block for other things that we're going to create inside of Fantasy Grounds. So just wanted to give you a quick video on how to update and how to have access to your modules and make sure that everybody understands how to do it. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.